If you had 2 more hours every day, what would you do with them? Finally finish that project you've been working on?
Okay.
Maybe just slow down and enjoy the peace of life? Or maybe descend slowly into madness and crash out weeks later? Yeah, this one didn't go as planned. But I've been so busy recently, I just don't have time to do all the things I want to do. So this week I'm getting up at 4 a.m. every day and following a routine that's supposed to give you 14 extra hours per week. In one way or another, it did permanently change how I think about my days.
Morning. It's 4:05. That was a very poor night of sleep. I was up constantly, like every hour at least. But we're up. Welcome to Do. That's what I'm calling this show now. That's how I feel. What is he doing? You okay? Okay, come on. Hey, good boy. Okay. So here we are. Welcome to the extra couple hours.
So I should probably explain the idea here. Typically, I will sleep until 6 a.m. Then I clock into my job from 8 to about 4. By 9 p.m., my brain's pretty much tapped out and I'm just sitting on the couch. And at 10 p.m., I go to bed. That leaves 2 hours in the morning and about 5 hours in the evening. Now, this is the time that I'm usually going to the gym, making dinner, and hanging out with my wife. So that 2 hours in the morning is really my prime time for doing whatever else I want to do. Namely, working on projects and videos like this. But what if we shuffled things around just a little bit? We can go to sleep at 9 and just totally replace that hour where I'm really not doing anything. That immediately gives us an extra hour in the morning. Plus, everything I've read about sleep says that 7 hours is kind of the minimum healthy dose for an adult. So in theory, we can remove one of these hours of sleep entirely and go from 8 to 7 hours. So we get up at 4 a.m. and all of a sudden we have 2 more hours where I can really work on whatever I want to do. So that's the idea anyway. But I was off to a really rough start.
Tell you what, man, I feel a little tired. It's gonna be hard not to drink just a ton of caffeine this week.
Getting work done, but I can tell this might be a rough day. I felt like I barely slept last night. Luckily, I still have my backup plan, which is napping in the middle of the day to make up for anything less than 7 hours I got during the night. That's how I can get up at 4 a.m. every day and still make sure I hit 7 hours, which is a foolproof plan. Just look how much better I'm doing later today after I napped.
I just went to the dentist and it kind of sucked. Stupid dentist.
But this morning, I was astonished how much time I was actually getting back.
It's really nice to have so much excess space this morning. And I still have almost 2 hours before I have to clock into work.
I worked to the point of needing a break by 7 a.m. That's wild.
We've got some solid work in on this video. I think it's probably a good time to take a break, get ready for work.
Now, it came at a cost.
It's a little hard to get real work done here.
My workday was not the greatest, but hopefully I can feel better tomorrow if I just get to bed on time.
Decent day. Didn't feel super great or anything. I just hope that I don't feel worse tomorrow, that I actually sleep well and recover tonight. We'll see. What up? Round 2. I actually slept. Feels a little bit better. I feel so much better today. I think I was so tired, I just slept like a rock. Didn't get to sleep until 10 again, so I only got 6 hours of sleep, but I feel good right now. Also, check this out. I was on Etsy. Is this not Chris Williamson from the Modern Wisdom podcast? This guy? But anyway, this is when I actually have to avoid stuff like looking at Chris Williamson or anything in my browser. As you have 20 YouTube notifications, you just gotta close that and devote these first hours of the day to the thing you actually care about. Don't get caught up in the other crap. Trust me. That's part of why these 2 hours in the morning are so valuable, is because I haven't filled up my brain with all that crap yet. I have so much mental clarity. These are prime hours of the day. That's the whole idea, man.
And all of a sudden, I was coming up on completing my first goal of the week way faster than I thought.
All right. I've been working on editing this for over a week, and I've made way more progress today and yesterday than I ever do in the mornings. This is great.
And sure enough, I kept going and completed the entire edit of my video. I was pretty pumped.
Okay, I gotta clock into work now, but I'm feeling great. Energized, in a good mood. I just gotta try to transition to work mode.
And I was noticing that that was a genuine difficulty of this routine as I was trying to do my full-time job.
It is tempting to think about the video stuff all day after starting the day with 3 hours of editing.
Who would have thought? And also, napping might not be the fail-safe I hoped it would be.
I was kind of thinking I would just somehow find time for naps in the middle of the day. So far, not happening.
And this could actually turn into a problem. I just cannot get that 7 hours of sleep I want to get. Even so, I actually felt very strong at the gym.
Hit a PR.
And I was noticing a lot of things that I really liked about this routine.
I was telling Kate, I kind of love waking up at 4 a.m. This is great.
Just not having to worry about doing any YouTube related stuff after work at all, because I have so much, just plenty of time to do it in the morning. It feels a lot more balanced to me, actually. This is actually big. So I have my job as usual, and we have this evening block of free time. Currently, we've been doing this thing called project nights, where a couple nights a week, I basically work on YouTube stuff for a couple hours. But this week, we don't need the project nights at all. I have ample time in the morning to do whatever I want to do with my projects. And then in the evenings, I can just totally forget about all that stuff. Spend time with Kate, do whatever, live life. And it turns out, this rocks.
So, a pretty successful day. I completed the video.
That's awesome.
Because that means I can do some other interesting stuff tomorrow that I've been looking forward to maybe having time to do. And I just hope the less sleep doesn't catch up with me tomorrow or something.
Hey. When that alarm goes off, I'm in the middle of a dream. It pretty much feels like I should not be getting up. If there was some flexibility, probably would have gone for 4:30 today.
Hey, press the like button, by the way, if you like this video. Didn't know where to put that, but it was time to do the second thing on my list.
Okay. I've been wanting to do this all year. I saw this post from Brian Johnson about how awesome sauna is. It got rid of, I think the majority of microplastics in different parts of his body. Anyway, you can read his post if you're interested, but I just can't find time in my normal life to do it. It's been 3 months, so we're doing it now. It is dry sauna, 200 degrees or so, for around 20 minutes, and he recommends icing the testicles. I guess it can be pretty detrimental to fertility markers if you don't. So you're supposed to wear cotton underwear and have an ice pack between your underwear and your shorts. I actually have 100% organic cotton underwear. This was not planned, but these underwear are like my main channel affiliate. So if you want to get some really nice, healthy cotton underpants, I haven't gotten anything other than ads for the last 2 years. Check them out. You can get 15% off with code SIMPLE. That's the perfect opportunity, dude. And here we go.
We are in deploy ice pack. It's not so bad. Oh, yeah, don't touch the wall. I think it's supposed to be good for your vascular health. I feel like it's worth doing if you have access and the time.
All right, that went pretty well. They say to rinse off right afterwards, because if you're sweating out toxins, it's still sitting on your skin and you get it off. And definitely hydrate before and after, because you're losing a lot of moisture. It's kind of a lot to bring.
So it was cool, but something still felt off. And I didn't know it yet, but I was sniffing out a problem that would go way beyond this week.
I am a little surprised how good I feel for the most part. I have a lot of energy for 6 a.m. I kind of wonder if I'm just stealing energy from the rest of the day. You know, like it can't just be free. Conservation of energy, I don't know. But the other shoe hasn't really dropped yet. Okay, I gotta log into work. few minutes late this morning, feeling a little scattered. Not probably at my best. Gotta try to just stop thinking about it, move on.
So what you might start to notice here is under the surface, things are slowly getting worse. And how I'm doing in any given moment is highly volatile.
All right, about to clock out of work, and yet again, I have not napped yet today. I'm adding 2 hours to my day, but I still don't have enough time to nap. It's funny how that works. I don't know, man.
I did take like a 25-minute nap today. Feeling pretty great, actually. I think that made a big difference. And I'm getting so much done this week, I'm starting to not even know what I'm gonna do with all the extra time tomorrow morning. I do have an idea.
Hello. Look who it is.
Good morning.
How long have you been up?
Since 2:20.
Yeah, Kate couldn't sleep, so she's up too. And I got to get an early start, because I also woke up at 3:30 then, so.
I know. The whole family's up at 4 a.m. I heard her get up at like 3:30, and I was wondering if she was okay. Figuring I could fall back asleep, but I just kept feeling like I should check on her. This little guy's getting used to taking walks in the pitch black.
By the way, if you watched the previous video about working too hard, CO2 levels are 1,098 right now, so crack the window. Just saying, I actually do it. This is a journal that I write in once per year. It's become kind of a special thing in my life. And I usually would do this first thing in January, but I've been pushing it off this year, just haven't had the time. So stay tuned for that video. I'll explain exactly what this is.
Having plenty of time, I really settled into it and wrote for way longer than I thought I would.
Almost done writing it. It's like 6:30 and I'm still going. It's nice to have plenty of time to really do it at full depth, I guess.
It's been harder to follow this routine than I thought it would be. And I was kind of starting to get worried that I'm just switching out sleep for working, basically, which is kind of dumb.
At this point, I was catching on to the fact that I might be in trouble. And if I'm not careful, this whole thing could be a failure.
Let's see if we can actually nap today at the right time.
Hello. It is impossible for me to follow this routine, apparently. I can't take a nap at lunchtime. There was a time when I could. The amount of work that I need to do and the amount of meetings I'm in just does not cater to having that extra time. So, another 5 p.m. nap coming right up. But yeah, pretty beat, pretty tired.
Remember what I said about things slowly getting worse? Yeah, they're a lot worse.
Yesterday, my nap was crazy. I, didn't move the entire 25 minutes. And when the alarm went off, I didn't know who I was or where I was. I was like a baby for about 10 seconds, just like that.
At this point, I was gone. I want to emphasize how bad I felt.
Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm battling a bad mood. Just thought it was relevant for me to record a message.
All right. I think today was the first day I really felt some negative kind of effects. I was not feeling great after work. When I was watching TV, I was kind of feeling a little crazy.
At this point, I probably should have stopped, but I didn't know what was happening yet.
It's harder to keep a train of thought even now. I don't really know what to say. So I can just tell that it's starting to affect me a little bit. I bit my tongue when I said yeah. So I'm not hitting my goal of 7 hours of sleep per day. I don't know if I've hit that a single day this week. And that means gotta sleep now.
Push a snooze button this morning. That's a first this week. Almost didn't. That doesn't matter to you. What's he doing? Hey, buddy. Hey, what the fuck? Dumb fuck. You've really done most of what I was really hoping to do, which is great. I want to have a kind of slower morning. I feel like I'm usually rushing around. you've noticed, don't always shower or anything. Sometimes that gets pushed off a little while. It'd be nice to get ahead on all that stuff and have plenty of time to do it. Plus some. I think I can get so used to wanting to, you know, grind and get stuff done that even when I have hours extra, it's still hard for me to do it entirely, so I think I'll do that. I just had some great ideas in the shower. I want to play with some titles and thumbnails for the video I posted the other day. It's doing pretty decent, but I think I might be able to package it slightly better, so I'm excited about that. The thumbnail now looks like this. Pretty cool. And for reference, this is what it looked like before. So we'll see. I don't know. I feel good about it either way. I enjoy doing that kind of thing, but time to clock in. Moving a little slow here. I can feel myself feeling less. I can tell I'm feeling less stable as the week goes on here. Still a little more prone to stress and kind of sluggish. Anyway, I don't know. You know, I feel like I've kind of lost my sparkle this week. I'm kind of disappointed that it hasn't gone a little bit better. Like, I don't know. I feel like if anything, it's just making me more obsessed with all this work on videos that I'm doing for hours in the morning. I'm getting less sleep, so I'm getting more stressed out, and I'm getting stressed out by the things that I'm supposed to be enjoying, I guess, right? I don't know. You definitely got to be careful when you're playing with your sleep. I stood there in silence for about a minute, thinking, man, what the heck do I do now? I feel like I didn't figure it out. I didn't learn anything, but I feel like I'm so close. There's a way I could do this that I am almost positive would work. I'm almost wondering if I should just like do 7 hours next week instead of 6 or less. That's what I really want to do. If I continued the challenge and just got 7 hours of sleep every night, I feel like that would fix everything. Maybe I will do that. How about that? I'd be willing to have slightly less time in the mornings if I can just sleep a sufficient amount. I want to get something useful out of this, and I can tell I'm almost there. That's it. One more week doing it a way I feel like I can actually sustain. That makes me feel a lot better. I thought this was so cool. I thought I had saved the whole thing. I think I just split my lip. I didn't save it. Hey, Monday morning. Went to bed at 10 and then woke up at like 11:15 in a panic. Felt all weird. I could tell I was like overthinking, and I just was having a weird stress response thing. I was up for like an hour trying to chill out. I don't know. Not super cool. Remember the very first day of this challenge? That was a very poor night of sleep, but I was up constantly, like every hour at least. This is becoming a pattern, and it's not something I've experienced before. It's another really big week at work and trying to just balance too many things. But I still pushed on and carried on with the routine, and I was sure it would just get better. Hey, yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Oh. Lip still split. Head a little tight. Hey. So I wanted to share exactly. This is kind of a good video. Man, I look rough today. By the way, people tell me how orange I look and yellow.
I know. First of all, there's this light, not helping. Second of all, I have eaten a bunch of carrots at lunchtime every day for like 3 years. What, do you want to buy some nads or something? Remember those? Talked about those at the sauna? Can't believe this is still the same video. While I was kind of sitting this morning and thinking and letting myself ease into the day, I kept thinking about my old friend. We actually used to make videos together. We had an old YouTube channel.
What have I become?
But he's been coming to mind more lately, and I decided to text him. I reached out, and we're actually texting right now. I haven't talked to him in years. I think it's healthy to have a moment to center yourself in the mornings and think about your life a little bit with a clear mind. Even just for a few minutes, right? 10 minutes? I don't know. Okay. Hey. It has been about 60 days since I started shooting this video. Yep, long enough to get a haircut and also get mouth surgery, which is why my mouth looks kind of weird. I'm recovering from that. Let me tell you what happened, what I'm still doing, and what I had to completely abandon. So I actually kept doing this 7 hours per night thing for 2 weeks, and I liked it. It's Tuesday night of the following week. I'm thinking, hey, it's working. I've actually gotten so much done. Am I a little tired? Yeah. But my sleeping and anxiety problems didn't go away. They got worse. I was having trouble sleeping at night. I was feeling weird during the day, but I couldn't just get rid of it. My body didn't believe that I was okay anymore. I've been bargaining with my sleep for at least 4 months before this started. I was trying to figure out some way that I could sleep less and be fine and get more done. That's what this whole routine was about. But when you play with sleep, you're playing with fire. And I think it pushed me over the edge to a point that I couldn't recover from anymore. So I had to do a total 180, hard reset, 8 hours of sleep every night, mandatory. I've been sleeping 8 hours for 4 or 5 days. What the heck was I doing? I'm like listening to hype music, my energy levels are back, everything just feels easier. The stress is finally going away. It's nuts. Yeah, I accidentally forgot what feeling normal felt like. We were meditating before bed every night to try to relax. And it took 2 straight weeks, over 100 hours of sleep, for me to start feeling kind of normal again. I finally feel normal. 2 days ago, I started feeling kind of normal. Yesterday, felt normal all day. Today, I'm back, baby. I'm back. Oh, holy cow. Felt like it was not gonna happen. It felt like something else was going wrong. But no, just needed sleep, turns out. Also, my lip is literally still split. And now I've had 60 days to figure out this. Exactly what my takeaways were from this whole thing. Here they are. That's it. Don't bargain with your sleep. You can bargain with other things in your life. Your schedule, your commitments, whatever. Just plan for 8 hours every night. And any less than that is the exception to the rule. If you want to try doing what I did, maybe do it for a few days. I really wouldn't recommend doing this long term unless you could literally go to bed at 8 p.m. Okay, energy. You only have so much energy for work in a day. So on a work day, I found 2 to 3 hours to be the sweet spot for how much time I can put into working on my own stuff. Less than that isn't really enough. More than that takes too much away from the rest of my day. And then last, the blocking thing. I think simplifying your day is good, right? I liked having longer, fewer blocks. I'm still doing that to this day. That's it. I just had to distill this insane mess into something. I'm over this video.